Good morning, class. I'll be continuing with the same chapter, chapter 3 from Civics portion. Today I'll be starting with a new topic. Today's topic is subordinate courts. Page number is 184. So for the administrative conveniences, each state has been divided into number of districts. So for the conveniences of the people of India, each state in India has been divided into number of districts. So and for administration of justice at the district level, there are two types of courts: civil courts and criminal courts. For the justice of the people at the district level, each district, there are two types of courts: civil courts and criminal courts. And in each districts there are session courts, and the session courts, they have a session judge, and the session court has the highest, it is the highest criminal court in a district. So the session courts, even they tried serious cases like murder and dacoity, and even the session courts have the power to give death sentence as death penalty to a person. Even the disputes of land and non-payment, non-payment of land revenue, these are settled by the these are these are settled by the revenue court. So the cases related to land, mm, these disputes are solved by the revenue courts. There are different level of courts even within the district, and the courts at the lowest level is the panchayat of village. So no, there are not only the criminal mm, criminal or civil courts or the session courts, but there are different levels of courts when even within the district, and there are courts at the lowest level in the is the panchayat of the village, and the next higher, so people can appeal to the next higher court is the Nyaya Panchayat. This Nyaya Panchayat handles cases from small group of villages in an area, and all these courts, this Nyaya Panchayat and other courts, they have different power of judgment, and even they have a different punishment system. Next is Lok Adalat. So this Lok Adalat means, in a vast country like India with a vast population, as India is a very vast country with a very vast population, and there are hundreds of cases every day which are coming before the court. So for this the legal process, for because of this, every day it's coming, many cases are coming. So because of this, the legal process have become lengthy. So the legal cases become lengthy and expensive, as India is not only for people of rich people, it's not only for rich people, but poor people are also there. So for them, the legal process become lengthy and expensive, and even just sometimes justice delayed, because of all this expensive nature. This justice delay, and even sometimes justice denied to the poor people. For providing speedy and economical justice to the poor people, Lok Adalat have been introduced. So for the providing speedy and economical justice to the poor people, this Lok Adalat have been introduced, and these Lok Adalat are presided over by the retired judges, and the legal procedures, even in the Lok Adalat, the legal procedures are very simple, and even the dispute parties can argue, can can plead the cases directly without any advocate. So for this Lok Adalat, they don't need advocates, and they can directly plead the cases. The first Lok Adalat was held in Delhi on October 6, 1985. So in which 150 cases of payment of compensation to the relative of accident victim were solved. So the first Adalat, which was held on which was held in Delhi on October 6th, this 150 cases payment of compensation to the relative, as compensation were given to the relatives of accident victim, which was solved. Consumer council were organized at the district. Even only not only this court but even consumer council were organized at the district, state and national level. This consumer council were organized in district, state and national level, and they deal strictly with the complaints of the consumer. So even this they deal strictly with the whatever the complaints might complaint made by the people. They deal strictly, so they are becoming popular as they decide case fast. So this consumer council, they decided the case very fast, and they are becoming very popular. Their clients are consumer who allege that the product or the seller of a product have committed a fraud and supply defective quality products. So consumer complaint are come from the clients. Those are consumer like us, uh, and who allege that the producer or the seller or the product, they can complain on the producer on the or to the seller or the product which they had committed if which the consumer buy it, and they feel they are frauded with the supply defective quality products. Sometimes when we buy products, but if the product got damaged, we have the right to complain to the consumer council. So they had this the client, they had a very right to complain to the consumer council. A nominal fee charged, but it is not necessary to hire a lawyer to represent the consumer in the court. So for this consumer council, a small amount of money they can charge, but it is not. But in this consumer council, it is not necessary for the consumer to hire a lawyer to represent the consumer in these courts. So this is the concluding part of this chapter. That's all for today. Thank you.